580, and the Kushite temples were converted into churches. The most striking evidence of social change during this era can be observed in the shift in burial rites. Whereas before, Kushite rulers were buried in ornate royal tombs amidst piles of wealth, no such glamour has been found for the monarchs of the Christian era. The deity above now meant more than any worldly king. For roughly a century, the kingdoms of Christian Nubia enjoyed a period of prosperity. Wealth from eastern Rome flowed down the Nile into their lands, and with it, cultural influence. Greek emerged as the dominant language among the Nubian aristocracy and clergy. It was around this time that the kingdom of Mercuria absorbed Nabatea, becoming the predominant power in the region. However, across the Red Sea, a new faith was about to be born, and with it, a new era. By the time of Muhammad's death in 632, the young faith of Islam had spread firmly across the entirety of Arabia. Immediately afterwards, the Rashidun Caliphate stormed out of its homeland as some of the most efficient conquerors in world history. By 641, the armies of the Caliph Umar had seized Egypt. All of a sudden, the kingdoms of Nubia found themselves isolated from the rest of Christianity. Knowing the Nubians to be a dangerous power to leave unchecked, the Rashiduns immediately attacked the ancient land of Kush. In 642, the Arab general Uqba ibn Nafi led a column of 20,000 horsemen into Mercuria. Initially uncontested, they proceeded towards the capital city of Dongola. The Muslims had vanquished the mighty Sassanid Persians and even brought the Romans to heel. So what was there to fear from Balad as-Sudan, the land of the black-skinned people? And yet, as they approached the Mercurian capital, their foe finally emerged like a desert mirage, arrow points gleaming beneath the scorching sun. At the first Battle of Dongola, the deadly aim of 10,000 Nubian marksmen was able to inflict between 10,000 and 15,000 deaths on the unsuspecting Arabic horsemen. Ibn Nafi's army was eviscerated, and the Arabs were forced to retreat. They returned in 652 with a new army and siege weapons in tow, but were once more defeated in a pitched battle outside the mud brick walls of Dongola. After this setback, the Muslim rulers of Egypt and the king of Mercuria came together and brokered a peace treaty known as the Pact. This pact was stipulated on an annual exchange of goods. The Mercurians would export 360 slaves to Egypt per year, while the Egyptians would provide wheat, textiles, and other essential goods to the Mercurians. Additionally, both parties would allow safe passage for each other's citizens in the other's lands, and the Mercurians would maintain a mosque in their kingdom for the use of Muslim visitors. The Pact Treaty was a remarkable milestone. Firstly, it confirmed that the Nubians were the only ones who had successfully fended off the early Arabic invasions. Secondly, although no one knew it at the time, the Pact would turn out to be one of the longest-lasting diplomatic treaties in human history.